Welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome back to the channel, guys, as today we have some more really exciting World Cup content coming your way, because right here we are going to be going through a full preview of the 2022 tournament that is ahead of us and is due to start very, very soon indeed. And today we're going to be going group by group, country by country, and we are going to have emphasis on the Barça players that we're going to be seeing in action in Qatar, but with Barça representation in every single World Cup group, well, that gives us a great chance to look over everything that we can expect and the tournament as a whole. So get yourselves comfortable, get yourselves ready, because the World Cup is nearly here. Let's do this. Because if we do indeed kick off with World Cup Group A, and that does include there the Netherlands, where there is plenty of Barça representation. We have the host Qatar, Ecuador, and indeed Senegal. And the game there between Qatar and Ecuador will be the one to kick off the tournament this coming Sunday. And I'm excited for it all to get underway. And of course we have Memphis Depay on the side of the Netherlands. This will be his second World Cup there. He was actually part of Louis van Gaal's squad back in 2014 when the Netherlands secured a third place finish. Van Gaal, of course, is back now for another go at it this year, and Memphis is expected to be fully fit, even though he hasn't played since back in September when he got injured on international duty, but he trained on Monday without any problems for his country. And of course there's Frenkie de Jong. It was a difficult summer for him, plenty of transfer rumours, he had to work really hard, I feel, to get back into Xavi's plans and back into the starting lineup at Barça. But he's more than done that now. A string of really impressive performances here just before the World Cup. It's perfect timing for him to go into it here playing in his more favoured role, of course, with his country. And I have no doubt at all that he is going to produce some big performances on the biggest stage. Which then brings us on to Group B. And for me personally, guys, there's a lot at stake in this group, because we have England, Wales, United States and Iran. And now my girlfriend, you may know this already, she is American, so this is already a group that we were keeping a very close eye on. Then you've got me, I am Welsh, often mistaken for being English. And suddenly you understand, this is big, this is really, really important there. And there is a Barca connection too. Serginho Dest there for the US national team. Of course, wasn't really favoured by Xavi over the summer. We opted to send him out on loan for AC Milan. It hasn't really gone to plan for him yet, just 2 starts during his time there so far. But I do think right now, it's very early to just write Dest off in his career. You know, the potential, the quality that he has. He's still just 22 years old. He's got time on his side. I thought he played really well when he came on for Milan just before this break, and I think the World Cup now might be exactly what he needs. I think whenever he plays for his country, he feels important, he feels trusted in this team, and I would really, really like to see him have a World Cup and get that confidence back. Then we move on to Group C, where there is plenty of interest as well, because in this group are Argentina, one of the favourites for the tournament, which of course includes a man that we know only too well, Lionel Messi, who's going to be coming face to face with Robert Lewandowski's Poland, Mexico and Saudi Arabia as well. And this right here is the second World Cup for Robert Lewandowski. He's still looking for his first World Cup goal. I'm sure that's something that he really wants to do, and he will once again be the leading man for Poland. And I would sort of stop short of saying that at the age of 34, this is going to be Lewandowski's last tournament, last World Cup. I don't think that necessarily will be the case when you look at the way that he keeps himself in shape, the way that he trains, how determined he is to play well into his 30s. This may not be his last hurrah for Poland. And then there's Group D, and this is the one here that contains the reigning world champions in France with plenty of Barca interest. We've also got Denmark as well in there, Australia and Tunisia. And this is a really, really exciting group, I feel. You've got France there, a lot of pressure on them, I feel, coming into it as the reigning champions. Dembélé, part of their group again. And I think for him, it's a big tournament here, because in the World Cup 2018, he was in the squad, he was in and around it, but I don't think he had as much of an influence as he would have liked. And at the Euros, he got injured, and he's had to work hard to get back in to Didier Deschamps' plans. And now that he is, it's a great chance for him. He has played in every single Barca game this season. His fitness has been good, his condition has been excellent, and this is an opportunity now for him to shine on the world stage. You've got Jules Koundé as well, of course, first World Cup for him here, and this really is his first proper major tournament for his country. He didn't play hardly at all at the Euros, and I'm really excited to see what he can do here on this stage, because again, you're looking at injury problems. He's battled back now over the past few weeks, took part in some really big games for us in October, and we've been so happy with what we've seen from Koundé, but he did seem to pick up a knock recently against Valencia. We didn't see him again after that, and I just hope that here and now he's all fine, that he's going to be okay, and we don't want him picking up any more injury problems. And you could say something very similar for Andreas Christensen there, who's going to come face to face most likely with Dembélé in this group, and again you just say, hopefully he's okay. He was subbed off there in our very last game before the break. That was as a precaution. He's expected to be all okay, and I think when he has been available for us, Christensen, we've all been impressed with his quality, with his calmness in defence, and he was a massive part of Denmark's run all the way to the semi-finals of the Euros, and no doubt he's going to be key for them again. They're always a team to watch. Up next, though, we do indeed have World Cup Group E, and this right here is the group with the most Barca representation in it, because obviously we've got Spain, 7 Barcelona players involved there, Germany in this group as well, Costa Rica and Japan make up Group E. And when you're looking at Spain there in the 7 that are included, Busquets, Ferran Torres, Gavi, Pedri, Ansu Fati, Eric Garcia and Jordi Alba, and I think for all of them, fantastic opportunity, and all be together, forming that unity as well, not only at club but now at country and under Luis Enrique. It's a really nice feeling. You look at Pedri in particular, he had a sensational Euros campaign. He took the world by storm in that tournament, and you just think now, even at 19, he's coming into this tournament with real experience behind him. At such a young age to already have that major tournament experience under your belt, it is absolutely incredible, and you just think that this time around, it might be Gavi's moment. It might be his time now to say, okay, I'm here as well. This is what I can do. We've seen him play so impressively for his country. Big tournaments as well there for Ferran and for Ansu Fati, 2 players who are looking to rediscover their goal-scoring touch in front of goal. With then Eric Garcia and Jordi Alba very much expected to play a key part in Luis Enrique's defence. I'm sure we're going to be seeing plenty of those throughout the tournament. And Sergio Busquets remains a key part of his team, and he'll be looking to answer some critics for his country on the world stage. But of course as well, in this group, we cannot forget it's not all about Spain, because we do have one player as well for Germany. The big question will be, is Ter Stegen going to get those opportunities? Is he going to have any minutes in this World Cup? He's back up again to Manuel Neuer, who himself has suffered with injury problems this season, and you do feel as though with the way that Ter Stegen has played for Barca so far this campaign, he deserves something. He deserves one moment here, and if a chance does come his way, I fully expect him to grab it with both hands, which is exactly what he's been doing throughout this campaign. Which brings us then on to Group F, and in this group we have a really competitive one. We have Belgium there, Croatia, the runners-up last time of course in the 2018 World Cup. We've got Canada, really exciting team, plenty of young talent in there, and really looking forward to see what they can do at the World Cup. And as well, you add into that Morocco, and I want to focus on them here because I want to talk about Abde, another loanee here just like Serginho Dest, and I've been really impressed with what young Abde's been doing this season at Osasuna. We saw firsthand how good Osasuna are, how impressive they've been this season, and Abde has been a massive part of that. Some of his dribbling has been absolutely sensational. Incredible the way that he can skip past and manoeuvre his way around defenders, and I think here, what an opportunity for him here as a young player to go to a major tournament like this, to have this experience, and really, it's going to test him. This group is a really competitive one, like I say, and if Abde can do well, that is only going to help his chances of in the summer coming back to Barca and having an impact in the first team. And then there is Group G, and this one here really exciting too, because headlining it are Brazil, one of the favourites to win this tournament, one of the most exciting teams coming into it. You also got Cameroon, Serbia and Switzerland making up Group G, and I just think here, what a chance it is for Raphinha. Signed off, of course, from club football in the perfect manner. His late winner against Osasuna, sending Barça top of the league. And I think everything now is set up perfectly for him to go into this tournament and have a great run. Because in Brazil's team, there is, of course, serious competition in the squad. Many quality wingers, plenty of talent they have there. But Tite, he's a massive fan of Raphinha. And I also think as well, he's used him well. He knows how to get the best out of him and really make him tick. And I think here, it's another step in what has been an incredible year on a personal level for Raphinha, making that move, of course, from Leeds to Barcelona, and to be finding his feet there now, and now the step up to the World Cup and playing for one of the favourites, wearing the famous Brazilian shirt. You can only be excited for him, and you could only be excited to watch Brazil here, which finally brings us on to Group H, because this one here includes Uruguay, Portugal, with Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, plenty surrounding him right now. You wonder if any of that will seep into the Portugal camp. Ghana are there as well, and South Korea, of course, led by Heung-min Son. He is so excited for this tournament, and with every right to be. And I think when you're looking at Uruguay, the big question, of course, for us is surrounding Ronald Araujo. I think it remains to be seen at this stage if he'll even take part in the group stage. We spoke about the need here to take absolutely no risks when it comes to his fitness. And I think here, it's not the easiest group for Uruguay to navigate, but I think they've got the players to do it. They have quality in their ranks. Fede Valverde is having a very special season, of course. They've got plenty of experience in there as well, and if they did make it through to the knockout stages, let's wait and see if Araujo will be involved. So that there, guys, was indeed a World Cup preview for you to get stuck into before the tournament finally begins. And of course, coming up in these days to come, we're going to have so much more as well. We're going to be looking into full previews of matches, full reviews of matches as well, and it should be a really exciting time here as the football will be getting underway. And I think it is going to be a fascinating tournament here. It's a strange time, of course, it happening in the winter, and that may throw up some intriguing results as well along the way. So please do let me know, out of the Barca players and the nations that we have discussed, who do you feel has a really good chance of making a deep run here? Who do you feel has a really good chance of impressing in Qatar? Let me know all of your predictions and your feelings on the World Cup, and I will see you very soon indeed with more videos coming your way. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and thank you for all of your continued support. I will see you soon, but until next time, as always, it's the World Cup!